Hello friends, Namaste. Outcome of this session will be to understand the trends in tourism sector and to understand the trends in travel sector. When we talk about the trends in tourism sector, we will quickly have a glimpse of various trends in tourism sector, and I will be focusing on, based on COVID, how there is a change in tourism trends as well. In this slide, you can see that wearable devices is playing a vital role in travel industry. Because of the wearable device, the travelers are well aware about the directions, the places, because of the RFID wristbands. They are easily connected, and most of the, say, hotels, theme parks are giving their apps which to directly to connect with the customers. So this is in the wearable device as well. So because of this, the the traveler's need has changed a lot, and even the companies which are into hospitality has been trying to adopt with these kind of demand. So radio frequency identification wristbands help them to understand where are the travelers, and with the app they put their services, and the services are being given to them on time. Now IoT is the trend which we can see in every sector. Even in like home appliances are now IoT based. The same thing in hotels. IoT based services are coming where it is just controlled by apps. So a guest can place order through the app which he has installed, and it will be rendered given to him in just some fraction of time. The next is in tourism, we can see the experience economy. It's like, because of the income, because of the lifestyle, it is growing day by day, and people are paying more for vacations, and the same way they expect more through the services. So based on the purpose of traveling, they try to experience tourism in a larger scale. Safety and hygiene has become the prominent, or you can say the most demanded trend now after COVID outbreak. Uh, all the hotel industry, the travel agencies, tour operators, the destinations have to work in accordance with the safety protocols, hygiene protocols. It is like provision of masks, provision of sanitization activity, provision of isolation facilities, clean room, then uh, what to say, health checkups or quarantine facilities is becoming more in demand and have to be provided by the hospitality and tourism sector. I just heard that now there is a sommelier of sanitizers. So most of the hotels are giving sommeliers who will come and show the various kind of sanitizers available in the hotel. So this is what type of services which has come. Even the hotel has are promoting or trying to sell their rooms by saying that the room will get disinfected within some minutes by some robotic machines who will act as a, say, disinfector, will come and clean the room within some few minutes, and then when a guest enters, he will get to know that the room is sanitized by the certificate which will be put on the door or in the room. So this is the trend which has come after the outbreak of COVID. Because of COVID, there is a shift from international to local. Like, people want to visit more to local places rather than of crossing the continents, and because of the travel restrictions and advisories which are being given by the various tourism bodies of the countries. And then, so that's the thing, there's a change in the type of clientele as well. So when the local people moves to local accommodation sector or local places, their needs would be based on their cultural influences, their requirements. Voice search and voice control. So as it is, everything is technology based, and I have already spoken. There are rooms coming up with Alexa services, Google Assistant, Siri, Bixby. So this is being expected in tourism industry as well. So more and more tourism customers are turning to voice search for their travel needs also. Explain how the technology is playing a vital role in the changing trends in tourism, and how through Alexa, Amazon Alexa, one can get their travel needs in just by one voice. So this is all about voice search and voice control. Next, we will be discussing about the trends in travel. As we have already discussed that the travelers are becoming more conscious, their choices are changing, there is a change in their motivation, their needs, their demands. So we will quickly go through the trends in travel. It states here that the US, UK, France, Spain and China have always been the prime choices of travelers. However, the trends in travel and tourism are changing in sync with the changing role of travels into adventure. So this is what we can see, that the apart from these topmost visited countries, the travelers want to visit countries which are not being visited, or to understand about the adventure, the education there in the place, the culture about the place. So even under tourism is taking a place. Earlier it was like mass tourism, now it is under tourism, where the tourists want to visit a place which is not being visited heavily. This is one trend. The other thing is this new age adventurer wants to go to a very remote areas rather than of highly visited places. So that's what I've said. Experiential travel destination, so which is becoming a highly popular trend. People wants to get immersed in their experiences. So rather than of that traditional vacation places, they want to go to a place where they get to know about the place very well. They get the time to spend in the place. So slow tourism is also coming up, where people wants to give more time to the place and get that experience and know more about a place through the various forms of local services or through gadget services. So this is what it is trying to say. So the trends in travel, when we say from group travel, now the trend has come to solo and silent traveler. So people wants to go in single, don't want to go in group, and they want to live there in a place very calm, in a peaceful form, without anyone disturbing them. So the backpack activity, and especially the Generation Z, millennials, Generation Z wants to get involved into this activity. So they take adventure, they go around using their own medium of travel search, and they try to say get involved into the place by learning more about the things. So the rise in the phenomenon of the silent traveler is one who needs no in-person customer service and can rely on their mobile device to guide them. So this is what it's all about, the new trend of solo and silent traveler. They like privacy, and in fact many companies have started giving incentives to the solo single travelers so that they can enjoy on their own. So when we talk about the other form of travel is sustainable travel. People are becoming more eco-friendly, eco-conscious. They want to get involved into community-based activities in health traveling, wellness traveling. They want to be ecologically friendly, and they want to use ecotel for their stay arrangements. So when we talk about sustainable travel, people are becoming more conscious towards their travel movements. They want to be ecologically responsible and save the environment. So this is the eco-friendly practices which a traveler is taking care of, and the service providers are trying to incorporate. As I've already spoken, the domestic local road trips are the trend, which because of the COVID, as well as because of say the insecurity people have due to the present scenario. And the other thing is the mindset is changing. People wants to know their place before they start going out to other international destination, and that is the reason they want to have road trips and domestic travel. And this surge in local travel is mostly because of the COVID-19 outbreak. Slow tourism, as I've already said, the experienced traveling to get that immersed feeling. People are getting involved into slow form of activities, more number of days in a particular destination, and like under tourism practices where the other people have not visited, which is a very low explored place. So that is the thing which has emerged. It is the opposite. Slow tourism is the opposite of having an action-packed itinerary filled with a dozen activities ready to be crossed off one after another and ending up exhausted at the end of the day. So they don't want to get exhausted, they want to have an immersed feeling. Whereas because of this new age traveler, their needs, demands have changed. And instead of being holed up in a crammed travel hostels, lodges, cottages, and fort hotels, they try to prefer their own camping, their own homestays through slow tourism activities. The next trend is micro holidays, like small and safe places where the traveler wants to go to short trip and to nearby destination. So this is a boom in the market because of the pandemic. And virtual reality. Virtual reality is really playing a very important role. Everything is augmented. People wants to get their experience before they travel to a room, enjoy the room, and now most of the check-ins in the hotel and airport is through the VR enabled services, artificial intelligence enabled services. Most of the holidayers, the travelers are enjoying the museums, the attractions through virtual reality, so that they are at one comfort and getting the experience. So this is what was being intended to explain in today's session. Now again we'll have a quick revision. In today's class we have discussed about trends in tourism and we have discussed about the trends in travel. So based on the changing needs of the customers, their awareness, their involvement, there is a big change towards sustainability, towards green practices, towards technology, towards smart facilities from the user point of view and from the service provider point of view. Hope you would have understood the session. Thank you.